Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt with Eloros. Wanted to reach out, say hello, and tell everyone the solve for the poem. Um, Hopefully this helps for those who weren't able to figure out all of the clues or had a couple clues that they were stumped on. So I'm just going to dive right in to the poem. What are you searching for? Lace up your boots, fine friend, to feel alive in the desert glow. Some search for a golden dividend, some come with adventure to sow. There's no clues in any of that. The first four lines of the poem and what are you searching for? The first two clues are in the next two lines. Embark from a place to call home and gaze towards the setting sun. So, a place to call home is Henderson, Nevada. A place to call home, per their website, the city of Henderson, is their town slogan. I thought some people might get this. I definitely thought most people would not without some work. I live in Golden, Colorado. I've lived in numerous other cities in Colorado and in Ohio, where I'm from. I couldn't tell you the town slogan to any of them. Um, I probably could figure it out real quick with a computer, and that's kind of what I was hoping that you guys would do, is hop online and figure that out or not. There's definitely ways that you could have 100% found the prize, even if you didn't figure out these two clues. Gazing towards the setting sun is looking west. All right, so your quest starts, begin to roam when mission ends its run. Mission, I'm referring to Mission Drive in Henderson. If you were driving on it and going west, you basically end in McCullough Hills Trailhead. It was my assumption that a lot of people would park there to get out of their car and really start their treasure hunt. A couple other places that you could have started from were Hidden Falls Park, which is to the north, and then also there's a separate parking area called Amargosa Trailhead, which is you have to drive through Hidden Falls Park to get there. You also could have started from the other side of the range there to the west, and you'll see later how that could have happened. All right, let me get back to the poem. Your shining robe guide is arising, the red-eyed devil is flitting about. So three clues essentially here. What I want the reader to do is think of a bird. Um, the two clues that I'm trying to get you to think about a bird is flitting. When I think of the word flit, I think of it as being a verb to describe a bird. Um, I just don't think of a lot of other animals that flit. Um, and also the red eyes. Red eyes, they may be present in other animals, but I think they're more prevalent in birds than anything else. The bird that I wanted you to locate um, was and I'm probably going to mispronounce it, a phainopepla, Phainopepla. The reason I wanted you to locate this bird is because I wanted you to go to Phainopepla Pass from McCalla Hills Trailhead. So the shining robe in the poem, that's referring to the Phainopepla, which is Greek for shining robe. The reason they're called that is they've got real sheen, plumage. They're a cool bird. Read about them. They have a pretty cool digestive system. A, they are black and white with red eyes, but you really don't see the white unless they're flying. I'm sure most of you have seen them when you've been out on trails. Um, the Las Vegas area is kind of the northern breeding grounds for them. But that is that line. When Gomorrah is sighted on the horizon, it comes to pass you should turn around. Gomorrah refers to Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible, Genesis. Lot's wife was Lot and his wife were fleeing Sodom and Gomorrah because they were sinful cities. She turned around after God told her not to, looked at the city, and turned to a pillar of salt. Gomorrah, I'm trying to get you think of a sinful city, like Sin City. If you're on Pepla Pass and you're ascending and you get to the pass, right when you see Gomorrah is in the trail. If you're on the trail, there's a very odd, almost like a switchback. You go up and you literally just turn to the right. But right before you turn to the right on the trail, the city of Las Vegas comes into view. Um, so right when you're turning to the right, I almost wanted you to turn around. You're close now, beneath silent songs. If you look on a map, and when you're there, you definitely see them. There's a number of radio and TV stations, antennas above you. Um, the silent songs is radio waves, singing down from the peak. I wanted people to be standing there. What is he talking about? Silent songs. Oh, okay, cool. Like I'm here. I'm underneath these radio towers that if you had turned around would be off to your right, to the north. If you're there, you've turned around, you've got your radio towers above you, and it's now the city of Las Vegas behind you. Right straight ahead is um, a rock feature, maybe another 100 feet, 150 feet, three layers of rock with um, the lowest being biggest, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. I didn't want anyone climbing. I didn't want them climbing up on the rocks, nor did they need to. I wanted them walking to that rock band, which oddly enough, if you look closely on Google Maps and really zoom in, you may see a thumb. Um, Also, a lot of times, and I don't know that you would call this a rock thumb by looking at it, but I'm taking some creative liberty. Um, that's why I named it a thumb of rocks in the next line. Move toward the thumb of rock throngs, hitching back to the east. And if you're standing there, they're back to the east. Search well its base for a small alcove. Within it, treasure you will find. There's a number of holes in that rock band. The hole that I wanted you to find um, was down far, not far, but down to if you're staring at it from where you turn around, it would be far to the left. You go down the hill a little bit. There's some game trails and then a number of game trails. Literally just turn around the rock band and it's down right at your feet, almost like a little cave. And the treasure was hidden way back in it, hidden away. There's no possible way you would have seen it unless you literally crouched down and looked in there. Um, if you weren't looking for it, there's no possible way you were ever going to see it. The stickers, even if you were at eye level with it, which I don't know how you would ever be unless you got down very, very low, you wouldn't see the stickers because it was shoved in sideways. And then the last two lines, there's nothing. Mother Nature is your treasure trove. The answer is outside. That's the solve. If you go to Fano Pepla Pass on Google Maps and find the large rock ridge just to the east, that's where the treasure was. Get out there. I really want everyone to get out there and take a look at it if you didn't make it this weekend. It's a good hike. It's right, super close. I want to say from the car to the pass, back to the car is about a mile and a half. There's less than 500 feet of elevation change. I wanted that so everyone would be able to get out there. This is not a hard hike. I'm not making something where you have rappel or be a climber or a scrambler. Um, we really want these treasure hunts to be accessible to people, and we want people to get outside. So take a look at it. I really hope that people can be looking up, feeling nature and experiencing nature. Somebody mentioned to me, why don't you do an app to where whatever? No, I don't want that. And that's just me. I don't want this to be like Pokemon Go, where you're interacting with your phone while you're going. I mean, you could have literally printed off all the clues and had a piece of paper and a map or nothing at all, and these clues could have got you there. Um, I prefer you off your screen and experiencing nature while you're out in it. So if you're doing that and you go up here, see if you guys can find the white dog. There's a weird white dog. We did not put it there. I don't know how long it's been there. I'm guessing a local put it up as a joke, but there's a white dog on the trail if you take it up. And it's cool. It's really hard to spot, but you'll see what I mean if you go out there and you find it. Anyways, guys, have a great Sunday. Hope everyone had fun. Get outside this weekend. Bye.